Google is always changing. They're always improving their algorithm. So when people do searches, they deliver the absolute most relevant results possible. But I think it's interesting to see where I and others feel Google is going in the future and just talk about some of the latest changes that are happening. So here is a really important article from 2015 where Google introduced something called RankBrain, which basically is machine learning. So they're introducing machines into their algorithm. So it's not just really smart programmers, coders coming up with an algorithm. It's actually a machine figuring out what the most relevant results are. Now, at the time of this video, they're really only using this on really bizarre searches, basically. So when you're doing a Siri search and you're saying a whole sentence in a search, they're using machines to figure out what exactly you meant. But I could see this being used more and more in their search results. So how does it work? Well, no one knows, but one of the factors that it does is what people click on. So if I do a search for SEO and I see these results, one of the things Google is looking towards is what actually gets clicked. So if 100 people do this search and all 100, this is an extreme example, but all 100 click this result because they think it's the most relevant, well, Google and their machine learning might pick up on this and see that everyone who does the search seems to want to click this result. So what they may do is start to rank this one ahead of these other two. Now, people may try to manipulate this and just tell 100 of their friends to click their website and not theirs. Well, Google's going to have to get smarter and smarter about that. But the point is, when you're writing title tags, which we're going to go over in future videos, but when you're writing tags and stuff, you need to make sure your website is very enticing to click, because that is one of the factors, and is going to be one of the factors in Google's algorithm, is what actually gets clicked. So just tying this back, machine learning, Google is getting really, really smart. So it goes even beyond human intelligence, really. So anytime we're doing SEO tips, strategies, we need to just keep in mind that Google is really smart. So there's no point anymore in trying to game the system, because Google will sniff that out and potentially penalize you. So you need to create content that Google likes and that people like. That's your best long-term strategy now, before, and especially in the future, because Google is getting really, really smart.